Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith Storms. I'm a licensed social worker therapist, and I have a passion for human design, and I'm feeling really moved to make more and more videos of human design. I've not been into it as much for a little while here, and I'm really returning to it, and oh my goodness, finding so much richness and answers, and yeah. So I wanted to make a little video today on being a 1-3 profile. So to all my 1-3 friends out there, this is just a little reminder of how we operate. So I spent over the weekend, I went through my notes from years of working with my coach, Deborah, and I got several of the things that we had talked about over the years. I've been talking to her since 2011 about this. I've been working with human design for myself and with clients and some friends since 2011. So some of the notes that really stood out were about being a 1-3. And I can't explain exactly what all that means, but let me just share some of how we operate and to affirm and confirm and validate for you, if you are one of those and you have some of these dynamics going on, that it's all good. So 1-3s, we like to push against things. And it's so true. We're rebels in a sense. But here's the thing, we want to change systems. We have the desire to change systems. So interesting and so true. 1-3s also, I know when she first told me about this and was explaining it, 1-3s, we are the most self-absorbed of all the profiles, because both of the numbers are in the lower part of I think the book called it the hexagram. Now, again, I'm not sure exactly what all that means, but 1, 2, and 3 lines are more introspective, and 4, 5, and 6 are more outwardly focused. So if you're a 1-3, they're both inwardly focused. So we are very self-focused. We're very self-absorbed. And that's so true. And what I find is that a lot of 1-3s that I've known and work with, like, really get into human design, which, so of course it makes sense. We dive right in and we jump in, and then we go to the rock bottom. We go and explore and push and challenge, and that's how we operate. I know that's how I operate. So it was good. It was good to hear that and go, yes, that's me. So in one of my sessions with Deborah, she shared that 1-3s don't have gurus. We have to follow our own path. Oh, that is so true. And we also need and want someone to validate us. So that's completely fine too. But we don't necessarily want to be told what to do. Yeah, no, I don't think we do. Although I'm also an open identity center, and that's another thing. Open identity centers need freedom. So that might be operating too. But she said appreciating and being your own advocate is the only way to scratch the 1-3 itch. Isn't that interesting? Kind of true. Now, that, of course, we want validation from others, and that's fine, and support, that's fine. And we also need to advocate and support for ourselves. So true. Yes, yes. And self-compassion helps you do that, by the way. And 1-3s, also, side note, we tend to run away when stressed, or we want to run away. So we want to flee when stressed. Yeah, I know I've had that happen too. And then the final thing I want to leave you with today is something Deborah said. She says many, many wonderful things. Because remember, the head thinking thoughts are good for other people. So she shares amazing things with me that help so much. And then I share amazing things with other people that help them so much. But my own thoughts do not always help me. And that's normal. That's just the way the head and the mind works. Okay. So here's the thought I'll leave you with. For 1-3s, until we learn to stop looking and plant our feet, we will never be happy. That hits deep, because all my life I've had this sense of dissatisfaction of, oh my gosh, what else? What else? What else should I be doing? Where should I go? And again, some of that could be Open Identity Center, but it was also a notation for the 1-3. So I think, which makes sense. Okay, so 1-3s, we go to the rock bottom, we explore, we test. We're looking for something solid, and yet we find a lot of not solid things, and that's unsettling. So if we keep looking and looking and looking, we can get so caught up in the looking that, of course, we're not going to be content. We're not going to be satisfied. So I thought it was very interesting that sometimes maybe we need to stop looking. We need to plant. We need to ground. Plant our feet. And then we will be happy. Interesting. So I'm thinking all these things over in anticipation of my session with Deborah tomorrow. But I thought all the 1-3 stuff was really interesting and helpful to, again, human design is about knowing your design, understanding it, and working with it. And it is so powerful, and it is so life-changing. It is so amazing when it's like, oh, that's why that goes that way. Yeah. So to my 1-3 friends, I hope that was helpful, and I will see you all next time.